Hair's good, Brett. The hair's good. G'day folks, I'm out here fishing with Brett Corker. This is going to be our last midweek fishing session for the year because Brett knocks off work at 5:30. Daylight saving ends this Saturday. We're going to go fishing and we're going to have a blast, whether we catch a fish or not. Now you are going to see this video because even if we catch no fish, we'll still make a video, I'll upload it, and even if I have to call it something like this is a really crap fishing video or something, it doesn't matter. Because this is our last time for the season.
That's it.
We can't come fishing midweek until next season.
Yep,
we can still come fishing, but not until weekends. Or I can sneak out because I have a different roster to Brett. Anyway, let's stop talking crap and see if we can go and catch one of these river-dwelling log hogs.
Peep out.
Gee, the river looks great. I reckon Chris the painter would be having a ball if he was with us, Brent. Chris the painter, he'd be having a ball if he was with us. Oh no. Nah, I'm swimming. I don't care how cold the water is, I'm not losing this. This is my favourite old mate. I'll swim for it, don't you worry. I don't care how cold the water is. Do you want to have a cast in here, bro, before I swim? No. Just have a cast up under the log there. You'll catch a monster now. Now's a good time to cast as close as you can and risk getting snagged because I'm swimming out there anyway. That's alright, I'm going to be in there anyway. If I hold that up, you'll be able to flick it. Yeah. Alright. Yep. I don't care how cold it is, Brett. Look, this is what you do when you're tough.
Robbie?
Shit!
He's not scared. Probably quite cool. He's got the water. I don't really want to feel the water yet.
Oh my god! That's numbingly cold.
By Robbie's voice, that's reasonably cool.
That water is freezing. That water is freezing. You had one on, did you? Well, there you go, folks. That is the morale boost we needed. The water is cold enough to freeze the pricks off a barbed wire fence, and it's all looking a bit doom and gloomy. But Brett's just hooked up. He lost it. He lost it, but he hooked up. At least he hooked up to start with. So that is a good sign. What's that?
Very small.
Doesn't matter. Very small, Brett said, but I think it doesn't matter. You know what they say about men that wear pink shirts, don't you, Brett?
No.
9 out of 10 girls like guys in pink shirts, but 9 out of 10 guys in pink shirts don't like girls.
Yeah.
Oh, Brett's just been boofed. That's it. I'm gonna have to go to a surface lure, I think. Let's see if he comes back. That's it, I'm going to a surface popper. You've had 2 boofs on a surface lure in the last 5 minutes. It's time for me to change.
The original ones.
Brett's just lost 2 fish in about 2 minutes on that lure, so I've put on the same colour but the smaller size, cooler bung. Junior and senior. Brett thinks his is bigger than mine. What about your lure? Problem with surface lures, like now I'm here, sort of wishing I had something on that'll dive down deep into that corner. But you've lured 2 to the surface, so I can't see why we can't lure more up to the top. Look where that landed, Brett, right in that corner. love his videos. So laid back. The world needs more people like him. I reckon I just had a bit of a touch then. I'm sure I did. I was just about to pull the lure out and it felt like it was rubbing up against something. And I thought, was it rubbing up against a log or was it a strike? And then a weeny little bit of a boil or something come up. And then, oh yeah, I was a fish. He just flashed past my lure. He was tiny, all I saw was a flash of green, looked like about a 30 centimetre cod. That's right. He's a very small fish, too small for my lure. I've actually had a bit of action tonight, Brett, now. It's just taken long enough. That's funny. My claim to fame for the night is I caught about 20 centimetres long, swiped at my lure about 10 minutes after sunset. We've had 4 lots of action. That was a bloody decent boof. That was a good fish. I'm going to have to put a surface lure back on. That's a good fish, Brett. That's not a 30 centimetre cod. I'm so going back to a surface lure now. Ooh. How big was he? Yeah, no, I could see it from here. I was just waiting for the all clear. I didn't want to see you.
No, don't worry, mate. I don't care. Close one. That's be in the 60s plus, I reckon, that one. I've seen pretty much the whole fish be in the high 60s, I reckon. No word of a lie. Good.
You can tell us by the boof that he was a good fish.
When he come up, I've seen the whole fish, and then just went back down.
Got him.
You got him.
Oh, it's a different one.
Different one.
There's not the one that boofed your lure.
No, that's definitely not the one I picked. Hey, well done.
Oh dear, it's a trout cod.
It's the biggest cod in here yet. No, mine was definitely wide, big cod.
You know, this is a different fish to the one you just lost, Brett. Can I get you to get a photo of me? Rightio, folks, lovely little trout cod just there. Caught on the pink old mate lure. Now, I've said this before and I'll say it again. These old mate lures, I'll leave a link in the description below to where you can buy them online, and if you enter the discount coupon Robbie Fishing, you'll get 10% off. Lovely little trout cod. Right, there he is. Lovely trout cod, protected species. There you go. Because he gave me a parting gift as you left too, I can tell you. I'm drenched. Rightio, folks, that's about it. Brett's just over here making his last couple of casts before we head off. Thank you very much for watching my crap fishing video. It actually wasn't as crap as I thought it would be. I didn't get a touch until 10 minutes ago. Then I had a small fish swipe my lure. Then I caught a nice little trout cod. Brett missed a fish within 5 minutes of arriving. He just had 2 hits on surface lures at the bottom of the last hole around the bend here. And then he had a really nice big fish hit his lure, or boof his lure 2 or 3 times. Brett actually saw it and estimates it to be in the high 60 centimetres, but he never came back, unfortunately. Instead, I cast where that big fish was and caught a little fish. So that's a great sign that there's plenty of fish under the water. But this time of the year, as the water's cooling right down, the days are getting shorter, the nights are getting colder, the water temperature is dropping like a stone, and the fish are just becoming more reluctant to hit lures. But I'll tell you what, listen to those kookaburras. It is just an absolute blessing. We are so lucky to live where we are, just to come out here and stand on the bank of the river in such a magnificent place. Thank you very much for watching. The cod fishing is slowing down, but on the upside, the trout fishing is ramping up, as you may have seen by my recent trout fishing videos. If you just excuse me, I'm just going to open this door.